Good Thursday morning to you guys. Hope you're having a good one. It's 7:45 in the morning and we're about to get the show on the road. So yesterday, Wednesday, all drywall and finishing work at the flip house has been done. So today, we should be getting ready to start paint. Yesterday, I went and picked up 25 gallons of paint, 10 gallons of primer, 10 gallons of wall paint, 10 gallons or 5 gallons of another wall paint. So we've got the paint, got to go pick up the paint spray machine. Gonna be doing that in a little while. We've got to get some prep work done in preparation of painting because we're spraying this whole house. So that means getting windows re-wrapped, getting trim cleaned up and wrapped as well. And the prep work, or at least the more prep work that you put in before painting, usually makes less cleanup that you got to do after, or less extra work that you've got to do after. So there's that. Also went and got me a Bobby's World haircut yesterday, so Joe's looking a little fresh, and we got a super busy day today. We've got videos to get edited, we've got videos to get filmed. I got to get with Booker today, do some filming with him, and start painting over here at the flip house. So let's go. We're gonna go get new guy number 2, who really isn't new guy anymore. This guy's been working with me for a couple of months now, and he's actually the most reliable guy that I've had in a long time. So I'm about to start calling him Reliable Guy number 1. Sounds good. Let's get the show on the road. All right, over at the flip house. Hey, you guessed it. How'd you know? And I want to show you guys a little bit of what's going on over here. Nothing's really going on right this second. We've got this place aerating. I don't know if that's even a word. We've got the windows opened up to try to let the last little bit of wetness dry up in here. And spots like right there, a little wet right there, a little wet right there, a little wet right there, right there. There's not a lot of wet spots. This area's just got the majority of them. Back here, none of this is wet. So, today is Thursday and it is about to be painting day over here. Okay, so real quick, I want to share a little story with you guys in relation to the drywall work. Shout out to the drywall guys. Shout out to the finishing work that they did. Looks really good. It's done. They said that they were going to get it done by Tuesday. They were damn near done by Tuesday. Wednesday they came back and, well, they were done Wednesday for sure. So here's what I want to share with you guys. There was one little gripe that I had with this in the end that could have been a big deal. This could have been a really big deal. So initially when we set all of this up, you know, hey, look, you're gonna patch some holes in the walls, you're gonna mud those, then you're gonna finish the house. Well, the finish work was supposed to be knocked down. Now, can you see that? That, folks, is not knocked down. And what that is what we did at the other house, splatter, AKA orange peel is what this is. Now, some of you are probably already thinking, no big deal, you know, whatever. But here's the deal that I had with that. You know, when you do knockdown work, you'll spray the texture on the walls, and then 30 or 45 minutes later, you'll come back with your skimmer knife, and then you will, like, run it down the wall, and it will knock that texture down, and it'll make it look like a design or something like that. It's called knockdown. That's the premise behind how you do knockdown work. Now, while these guys were doing this work, you know, I'm watching them spray this in the house, and then they're talking about they can't come and knock it down until it's totally dry. And I'm thinking to myself, damn, that's gonna be hard as hell to knock down when it's totally dry. And then I come back and they didn't knock anything down. And basically what we've got is we've got orange peel texture on the walls. I could have made a big deal about this. I had paid, you know, a lot of money for this work, and Class A contractor, good damn dude, and I paid him all of his money minus the final $1,000. I said, I'll give you the last $1,000 when it's done. It's just a little incentive for me a reassurance for me to know that the work is gonna get done. So anyways, like I said, I could have made a big deal out of this. Yo, you told me you was gonna do knockdown. This is orange peel, what the hell? Now, the issue that I got with that is like orange peel is the easy way to do it, right? It really is. That's the easiest way to do it. And I don't want to see you work harder but I paid for knockdown. At least I feel like I did, and I ended up with orange peel. Now, also, this is a flip house, and I don't really give a damn whether the walls are knocked down or whether they are orange peel, so long as this shit just looks good when it's all said and done. So I say all of that because, like I said, I could have made a big deal out of this. Like, yo, maybe I shouldn't have to give you that final $1,000 when you told me you were gonna do knockdown, and instead I got orange peel. Well, when I came over here and I realized when the job was done that instead of knockdown, it was orange peel, I was a little aggravated about that. I was like, you know, what the F? And I thought about, you know, addressing it. Hey, look, what are we gonna do? Whatever. But then I realized I'm just gonna pick and choose my battles with this one, right? Like, sometimes you gotta weigh the pros versus the cons. The pro in this situation is the fact that it was a professional company that came in and did this work. They were the most expensive company, but guess what? The work got done, and I've got really minimal issues with the final product. The biggest issue is the fact that it's orange peel and not knockdown. But that's not even a big deal. Like I said, I could care less, so long as it looks good, right? When it's all said and done. But if I would have made a big deal about this and been like, you know, I don't know if I should pay you that final $1,000, then I'm probably gonna lose a Class A contractor who's gonna be there and get shit done when I need it done. Now, moving forward, I will use this dude again. He was very helpful. He got the shit done immediately, like I said, with minimal BS. So it was just one of those situations where I had to pick and choose. Do I want to make a big stink out of this and then I become known as that customer who was a pain in the ass to deal with? I don't want to be that. Because when it comes to doing houses, and look, take this as a lesson. Some of you are probably like, nah, Joe, you should have this and you should have that. Should I have though? Should I have? When you think about the fact that in terms of contractors who I have worked with, I have had the worst luck. And in fact, most contractors have turned out to not be contractors. So when you get a good contractor who comes in and does what they say they're gonna do, you wanna try to keep that relationship under good terms. And like I said, when I move on to the next house, I will bring this situation up a little bit. Well, you know, let's not go calling it knockdown when it's not really that. And hopefully the next house won't need nearly as much work as this house does. Now, I gotta get ready to go pick up the spray machine. I've got most reliable #1 here. He's gonna be helping getting this thing prepped and ready for paint. In the meantime, we're just waiting on this place to dry. Bing, there goes a boatload of starter paint right there. That's Tree 50 in paint. 10 gallons of primer, 10 gallons of flat wall paint, 5 gallons of semi-gloss wall paint, and then left over from the first flip house out in the backyard, we've got more paint right there. And we've probably got about 3, maybe 4 gallons of flat white that's gonna be them ceilings. So, there's that. Also, I found another house. Now, don't get me wrong. House is in way better condition, a little bit further away, not too bad in terms of where it's at. Actually, I found 2 houses. But this house that I'm talking about right this second, a little bit further away, way better house, 3 or 4 bedroom house. I've seen it listed for 3 on one website, 4 on another. 3 or 4 bedroom, 2 bath. It's getting ready to be auctioned off in like 9 days. Opening bid, $67,000. Zillow says that this house right now is worth $170,000. And on the auction website, they're saying after repair value, $225,000. Think about this, folks. We get this house for $130,000. Hopefully it doesn't go much higher than that. Okay, it does. We get this house for $150,000. We've only got to put $25,000 into it or less than that. That brings our after repair price to $175,000, and it does sell for $225,000. Folks, I think, yeah, I'm right. That's a $50,000 flip right there. I know there's gonna be a lot of people watching this house. Like I said, it's in 9 days, and that gives me 9 days to prepare for this, do a little bit of research, get a title search and all of that done. But what if we could potentially be working toward trying to get a way more expensive house that needs way more less? Does that make any sense? Anyways, go pick up this paint spray machine. And again, today's Thursday and today begins painting. my back hurts really bad, so forgive me if that wasn't as dramatic as I was hoping it would be. I could actually hear you getting fatter. Me talking to myself. Damn, I'm a fat boy, but shout out to that Maruchan instant lunch flex right there. They got the new shirts, the new shirts at Walmart. Okay, man, if I could tell y'all how crazy today has been, it has been crazy. So, where do I begin? I think my accountant borderline is quitting on me. More coming on that development. We'll make a video about that in the future. Enough about all of that. And I've been talking about another flip house. Well, here is the crazy shit about it. Everything happens for a reason, right? So I was to get up with Booker today. I got up with Booker. I filmed with Booker. Go check out Booker's channel. Hopefully we've got that new video up there about what I'm getting ready to share with you guys. But I wouldn't mind having a partner doing the flipping because I could do way more. And when I think about a partner, I think about either one of two things. Wells Fargo, well, three things. Wells Fargo, my father, or Booker. Wells Fargo would probably work. My father is not really into the type of, it's just not really with it. I wish he would be. And Dad, if you're watching this, if you ever want to get down with the get down, please go in with me on a house. It won't be a mistake, I promise. Anyways, also is Booker. Booker is a dude who definitely knows quite a bit about real estate. He does the rentals. I do the flips. So I was telling Booker today about this new flip that I'm looking at. Bigger flip in terms of money and just everything all the way around. And while I was talking with Booker, he was like, Joe, I know 2 houses right now that are for sale. And I was like, and we were standing right there by. And these are not his houses. These are houses that he found out about because Booker, again, being deep in the real estate, property investment game, he kind of gets the heads up on houses. What I'm trying to tell you guys, folks, is there's a twofer. A twofer available right now. 2 houses for one. One house has an entire additional lot that comes with it, just like the flip house that I have right now. Only difference is this lot is a buildable lot, and this twofer deal is for about as much. Well, it's not too crazy. It's actually a pretty good deal. Now, we only got a chance to check out one house, and the one house that we did check out, it was pretty bad. You're definitely gonna have to, if you wanna see that, go check out Booker's channel. My God. Yo, is that rat shit?
Yeah, rat shit.
God, that is everywhere.
Everywhere. This was rat infested.
Holy moly.
Yeah. All this rat shit. Something could jump out and bite our ass.
But the other house is supposed to be way better. And here's the deal. Even though this first house is really bad cosmetically, structurally, this thing is not that bad at all. So how ironic is it that today I had the idea and the hustler ambition to really start working toward flip house number 3. In fact, that's part of the reason why my accountant's quitting on me. Like, Joe, you're doing way too much. But how crazy is it that on the day when flip house number 3 becomes sort of a priority, all of a sudden there's a 3-4-2 deal potentially available that maybe, I'm not saying that it's gonna happen, but maybe Booker and I could go in on together. Maybe. All right, I gotta get back over to Flip House. Check on not new guy number 2, new name for that dude, which is my most reliable number 1. Crazy how that comes about. But he truly is. This guy's been just a stellar individual. Go check on him, see how things are going with him. And then I got to finish editing the video for today and also do a little title search work and a little property value assessment. Oh, Joe, the realtor. Maybe. All right, back over at the flip house. It's almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon, probably like 3:30. And shout out to most reliable number 1, because thanks to him, the entire house is now primed. I got over here and he was covered in paint. But it probably doesn't look too noticeably different except for the fact that the walls are pristine white. Real nice. Had 10 gallons of primer. He used probably 7 or 8 gallons. And man, he got this thing rocking and rolling. Our kitchen's gonna be looking sharp. House is just starting to look like a house, at least in the walls. Still got stuff that we gotta do, but it is what it is. Front bedroom, just icy white. Icy white. So cool deal. Whole house is primed. Shout out to the spray machine right there. Bing. There should be. Go get you a paint spray machine. You can make a lot of money with one of those. Ceiling looks good. Everything looks good. Floors look good. Closets. Hell yeah. Freaking awesome job. Most reliable number one is most certainly most reliable number one. I can count on this guy and he gets the job done. Now the bathroom, we haven't primed the bathroom just yet. We're gonna have to hand roll that, but it is what it is. We will get to that. So for a first day of starting to paint, it's Thursday. Very productive day. There was a lot of prep work that went into this, and man, it looks really, really good in here. So tomorrow, it's gonna be wall paint day in here. So that's when these walls are really gonna start looking extra crispy. I'm really excited to get this wall paint going up in here. Knock down a little bit of that brightness. It almost looks like heaven up inside of here. But that's it for today. Hell of a day. I think even more than I was able to share with you guys, but I definitely shared quite a bit with you. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. Definitely a lot of stuff in this video I feel like for you guys to comment about and let me know what your thoughts are on that. And regardless, I'll be looking, and with that, I'll be looking forward to sharing more with you guys tomorrow. Because tomorrow again, paint day continues. By early next week, I imagine by Tuesday, painting is going to be done. Electrical is going to be coming back in here to do their final. We are going to be beginning to install a kitchen. Me and new guy number 2. You may be wondering, hey, where's Richard at? I don't know. Dude straight up disappeared on me. Story of my life. Hope he's okay, but it is what it is. With me and most reliable number 1 in a YouTube video, we are going to install cabinets, countertops, and new appliances eventually. The appliances probably will come in last. You guys have commented and said that. From the kitchen install, it's gonna be them pesky floors and trim. Trim probably before floors. And then maybe some quarter round. Actually, I'm pretty sure quarter round around the entire house. Still gotta figure out those front steps out there. I bought some repair concrete, but I'm thinking we may need to just bust those up and rebuild those. There's a couple of houses out there, folks, and we're quickly wrapping this up. We said we would be done with this house by the end of March. Will we though? Because how tough is this kitchen install about to be? You're gonna see, because we're gonna be sharing it with you here on Mr. Felon Flipper. That's right, I've put a Mr. in front of it now. Have a great one.